What did it mean to you to be selected in the first round overall by the Twins in 2017?
Everything. I mean, it was like my whole dream was being in the first round, and especially in like the top 10 picks. And the Twins just made my dream come true.
So fast forward to 2020, you end up not playing as a result of the pandemic, but then the following year as a result of a torn ACL. What were the biggest challenges for you throughout that 2-year span?
Not being able to play anything really, because I love all sports. I used to grow up playing all sports, just being an athlete, and so not being able to play and basically sitting on the couch and just doing your rehab and little exercises in the morning was tough. It was definitely challenging mentally more than physical, but all that hard work and effort has put me where I'm at today.
Tommy Watkins, Carlos Correa, Tony Diaz, all of them speak so highly about your work ethic. What inspires you to work hard?
Those guys do. I aspired to be a Carlos Correa. When I grew up, that was one of my favorite players. It was him, Jeter, Lindor, Baez, like all these top premier shortstops, and they inspired me to do, great things. And to do those things, I watched them work, and they work just as hard, if not harder. And I'm trying to do my best to work harder than that, even. So hearing those names say that about me and those guys, I really appreciate that.
Carlos said the two of you got to go out for dinner during spring training, and you talked about his influence on you as a player. How much fun was that to sit down with him, and how much do you look up to him as a shortstop?
Yeah, a lot. I think the only time I blushed that much is when I went on a date with my girlfriend. It's one of those things where you're meeting one of your idols, and he's taking you to dinner and giving you all this wisdom that I just truly appreciate. I really never got the chance to, get a ton of wisdom like that from anybody except for Torrey Hunter and some other greats like Rod Carew and Tony Oliva, and that's the best wisdom you can get, the guys that have done it at such a high level, and they're just passing on that wisdom. It's just truly special, and for him to do that to me and take me to dinner was really, really cool.
You've been described as having all the tools and talent, especially your versatility in the field and your ability to be so flexible at your position. What makes you so versatile as a player?
Just an athlete. My will to play wherever and to help the team win as much as possible, and however I could do that. Whether I need to pitch, which I highly recommend we don't do, but if I needed to do that for us to win, I would do it. So.
When you look at your play, what part of your game do you feel is Major League ready right now, and what areas are you focusing on?
I think if I was to be technical, in my own opinion, I think a lot of us on this team and other teams that we play against are actually Major League ready, talent-wise. I think it's actually the mind. It's up here. It's all up here. And, how can you be consistent? How do you have a good approach at the plate versus this guy, that guy? How do you carry on throughout the season? How do you keep your body ready? I think it's all those extra things that keep you Major League ready, as well as the team needing you. So whenever they need me, I'll be ready. But right now, if you told me just based on talent, I would say I'm ready right now.
There are so many positive words about you as a player, but also as a person. How do you describe your character?
Fun, loving, Christian young man. I think that's, how my parents raised me, and how all my family and friends have, my tight little circle has definitely influenced me. So I don't try to change or be any different just because of, where you're drafted. I don't think that does anything to make you change. I never get when people, they think they're above people. I never understood that. So I think, that's just my mindset.
Not very many Major League teams have their AAA affiliate right down the road like the Twins have here. What are the benefits of that?
I live in Minneapolis, downtown, so I get to see the stadium each and every day, and I feel like waking up to something that is my dream and seeing it right there and how close it is, it just gives me that much more motivation each and every day to come to the ballpark and work my butt off and try to get there as soon as possible, and just to be ready each and every day.